So I want to say it's alopecia is one of the main reasons why I went natural, because it was like early 2009. I had just come back from the salon. I had my hair done, had my little doobie, and I don't know, something kept telling me that check your hair, and I went in the back of my head, and I noticed that there was a huge bald patch back of my head, and it was like at that point in time maybe like circumference like around that size. I started freaking. First thing I started thinking, oh my god, my sister was right, it's a relaxer, I'm gonna stop relaxing my hair. I said I'm done. And then I started getting really mad at the woman at the salon that does my hair, thinking like, why am I getting mad at her? Because I allowed her to do that to me. So it wasn't like she forced me, you know. But I was just mad, you know. I was like mad because I was thinking about, well, she probably saw that bald patch and she didn't tell me, blah 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 blah. So then I started looking for reasons like what could have caused that bald patch. And then I was some of the research had said that, you know, it could have been the fungus, that and the other. And I had recently come back from a vacation, so I was thinking maybe the hotel bedroom pillows weren't clean, and then like I go to the gym and maybe I didn't put something done over the exercise mat and I got a fungus in my head. Then I finally went to a dermatologist and I found out due to a medical condition, it's why my hair fell out. It wasn't from the chemical or anything like that. I mean, granted, my hair was definitely thin because of using the relaxer for a prolonged period of time, but it's not what caused that bald patch. It was some type of alopecia, but it was immune system generated. It wasn't like from like traction alopecia or anything like that. It was like about 4 months into transitioning. I just could not deal with the two different textures of hair. Like when I would wash my hair, literally my hair would be coming out in the shower in like dregs, and I'd be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be bald, you know, like I'm so frustrated. And then, you know, combing it was like you have like then I couldn't deal with that. So I said, you know what, I can't transition, I gotta go get this cut. So I went to a salon where there was like a barber in there. So people were in the salon, they were looking like, is she gonna cut her hair off? Is she gonna cut her hair off? So it was very, very small, TWA. And I remember when he spun me around in the chair and I saw what I looked like, I was like, oh my god. I looked at myself, I was like, ooh. Oh my god, you know, what did I do? What am I going to do? Because now I can't even get the hair back, you know, I can't go back. So I was like, okay, come on, Risha, get together, you will deal with it, get it together, and it'll happen. So I remember when I was on my way home, I'd called my husband, I was like, look, I cut my hair off completely. When I come in the door, I don't want to hear any negative. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't even want you to look at me. Just leave me alone. Let me get used to it myself, right? So I came to the door. He was like, you know. So then I was like, oh, it's not that bad, Mom. It doesn't look that bad. But I could see in his face like he was just like, what the hell did she just do? And then my sons came downstairs and I was like, wow, what did you do? And they had known that I was going to eventually cut my hair and that I was transitioning, but they didn't know the full ramifications behind the fact that Mom was going to come home with hair like that. So my family at the beginning was kind of like not too supportive, I want to say. But then, you know, as time got on, they got used to it. And I went upstairs and I was just like, I was just touching my head. And I had like double emotions. Like I felt like, okay, my hair is real short, I don't have any hair, but yet I don't feel like tied down. Like I kind of felt free from all. I was relieved, I was nervous because for one thing, my hair didn't look like how I thought it was supposed to look. You know how you look at these videos and say, oh, my hair, I want that hair from there. So you think when you cut your hair, it's going to be like that, and then all of a sudden you're like, wrong. So I was a little bit in that kind of a syndrome. I'm going to go someplace else. Like I'm going to learn how to take care of the hair like this, like it. And this is going to open you up to all kinds of different jewelry and accessories and da-da-da-da. So I started thinking about that. I was like, you know what? And products. Like I wasn't a product junkie when my hair was relaxed. I was like, look, now you got to go and look for the right stuff for your hair. So I was like saying things and thinking things I need to do to make myself feel better, you know. And then the next morning when I woke up and I looked in the mirror, like my head was all smushed to my head. I was like, Jesus Lord. And it was so dry and it was so hard. I was like, whoo, you know. And I was, not that I was not happy, but I was just like, I felt like somebody was shuffling in the dark and didn't know where to go or what to do, you know. And let's see, and then when I went to work, like I had some of the coworkers, they were like really happy about it and like, oh, it really suits you. Then you had some of like the friends, not friends, but like some of the coworkers that were a little bit taken aback, like, oh, you really did cut it. 'Cause I did say I was going to cut it. You really, why would you cut all your hair off? It's the products that I used to use, any and everything. I was like the biggest product junkie. I'd be in the store, oh yeah, I want that one. Oh yeah, I want that one. Oh, you know, everything I saw I wanted, you know. But I used to use, mainly was Giovanni's line. I used that. Then I used Herbal Essence. I used that. Garnier Fructase. I used that. And then all kinds of stuff. I was just like using it. And none of it was really, and at that time, believe it or not, I didn't like curly custard. That was the first product that my sister gave me when I first went out. She's like, here, use this product. It's great. You can love it. But what she didn't tell me was once you put it in your hair, don't mess with it. Like, just leave it alone. So I'd be like touching my hair, or if it wasn't dry, I'd be trying to dry it with a towel, and it would just like frizz up and look a hot damn mess. How I felt being completely natural, once I figured out what to do with my hair, I felt like, you know what, life is beautiful. I used to wake up every day and like, I can't wait to see how my hair's gonna react today. I can't wait for this. I was just like so excited, like so bubbly and just like, so enthusiastic. Just like I still am today. And do I have any regrets about going natural? I'm gonna say yeah. My biggest regret is I wish I had done it sooner.